What's up, freaks? It is August 1st, so you know what that means. I'm here to talk about my month of July. And let me tell you, it was a good month. First, I'm gonna start though by chugging water. If anyone wants to join me while doing this, please, I urge you to. You won't regret it. No more, my stomach hurt. Yeah. Before I get into it, I would just like to say that this video is a little extra special because it's my last video of me sitting on the floor in this room ever. Because when it comes to sitting on the floor, August 2026, I will have be moved into a new room. So that's kind of sad and bittersweet, but don't even worry, there's a YouTube video dropping soon of my room tour. So if you guys ever get too sad, you'll be able to just like look at that. But yeah, let's just get into it. I feel like I don't really have that much to talk about, which is ridiculous considering how busy I was. We'll see. We'll see if that's true or not. So to start with materials for my books, I didn't finish any books, but I am making good progress through both of my current reads, one being, of course, East of Eden with Anna. And let me tell you, that book is so good. It is so good. It is so entertaining, and there's a lot of like substance to it, and I'm still thoroughly enjoying it. And then I'm also reading 100 Years of Solitude still. I don't know if I mentioned it last month at all, but that is an also really entertaining book with a lot that I am thinking about from it. So, yeah. For movies, I watched Tank Girl with Ori and Anna. It's a campy, fun one for me. Watched Obsession. I really, really liked it actually. I was very entertained and I thought it was a fun, new, exciting premise for a horror movie. I also don't know horror movies that well, so don't hold me to those words. And then I watched The Odyssey in theaters. It was good. I was pretty entertained. I don't think action movies are super my thing. And also, I was beefing with someone at my work about it, which is like making me have a little bit more of a disdain for it. But that's not the movie's fault. That was that person's fault. Because I was like talking about, I don't know if I love the way that they adapted Odysseus to be this like noble man. And they were like, well, I don't think it's fair for when critiquing a movie to like critique how they adapted it, and you should be critiquing like actual aspects of the movie. And I was like, that is an aspect of the movie, and now I'm like kind of getting annoyed. And then he was like, just wait, my forehead's so greasy, so I'm gonna wipe my forehead on my shirt and go under the camera. Okay, that's better. But yeah, it was fine. I don't know. I listened to two albums. I listened to Velocity Design and Comfort by Sweet Trip, and I liked the song Disco from it. And then I listened to You're Living All Over Me by Dinosaur Jr. So, yeah. My favorite songs of the month have probably gotta be, I don't know, guys. Look at my monthly playlist, which I'm trying to know what ever does. Let me look. I'm looking. Oh my god, give me a second. Rainbow Conversation by Stereolab. Along the Coast by Azealia Banks. Dragula. George Michael song. Some of my classic Miley Cyrus, FKA Twigs, Maroon 5 hits. Great stuff. And then that's it for materials. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Events. I have had the most dates ever. I have actually been so busy. I'm like, I'm gonna list out like my main big events, but know that I've been so busy. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my other YouTube video. I'll talk about it again. I'm doing Emma's Fabulous Summer Challenge, and let me tell you, it's making for a fabulous summer. I have to do something for 30 minutes um every day outside of my bedroom. I said low key today, I've been, like, really, really busy all within the confines of my bedroom, and I low key might count it because I've been doing a lot of really awesome stuff that I think quantifies for the challenge. That's not the point. Moral of the story is I've been doing something of substance every single day outside of work because otherwise my work can be very tiring and I'll go home and lay in bed. And it's just awesome. When you do more things, you have more experiences and just a lot more beautiful moments. Let me talk about a few of those moments now. Had I went to Red Sushi for the first time with Ori and Anna, and it was a little expensive, but totally freaking worth it. It was delicious. For July 4th, we went to Aaron's and an uncle's house, and it was really, really fun and a total time. And thinking back on that, I'm like, oh my god, this month was actually so long. Not in like a ugh way, like it was so long, but in a way that I was like, wow, like there was so much that happened because it was a really fun weekend and it was like forever ago. Which I guess like it was like pretty much a month ago, but I'm done. I'm done with that. Went to House on the Rock for the first time and it was so fun and epic and cool. And I very thoroughly enjoyed myself there. My favorites were the carousel, the whale, the actual house. I think I'm missing something. Oh, and I think all like the music sections because I didn't realize that was like um at work. I have had a trying time at work and yet also rewarding. Um, as many of you know, I got bit this month pretty solidly. I don't think you can see it anymore, but there is like some lightnings where you can actually still see the mark. And either way, I got bit and it is okay. And I made it through the other side and everything's okay now. So that's really vague. I just don't really feel like talking about it because of the nature of my work. But I've had a lot of really beautiful bonding experiences with all of the people that I work with, and it's been very rewarding. Um, yeah, that was like so big, but I don't care. I don't care. I had a beautiful game night this month with my friends. We played Sheriff of Nottingham, and I was French. That was not a French accent, and I don't. When I was doing my French accent, I can't necessarily say that it was like French either. But there was a lot of we, and I don't even remember. I don't want to do it right now. I'm gonna get embarrassed. I make corn with my cousin Julie, and it was delicious. And we had a really fun afternoon that day. And we had another fun afternoon the other week before that when we had a little pool day and went to a concert on the square. So yeah, I've been pretty much having like the most fun ever with my cousin Julie. Shout out. I went to Lafette with Erin, and that was a beautiful day. That was a really beautiful, awesome day. Um, That day, I woke up. I don't remember actually what I did in the morning. I think I probably read with Anna, so actually, really strong start. Then I went to Little Tibet with Erin, had a delicious, amazing meal that we shared, which made me so happy. Then we went to Lafette and played games and listened to Irish music, and then I went to the club. So actually, that was like the best day ever, and I really enjoyed that day. Then we went to Wigga for a weekend, me, Erin, Mia, and Ava, and there was a night where Luke and Jane were also in town, so we all went to the Bridge Bar. And the next day we went and got breakfast, and we kayaked, and I got wait, can you see it? The like craziest tan line of my life. Luckily it's fading now, but when it first happened, it was there was a stark harsh line from my bandana. Anyways, we had a lot of fun in Wigga. As some of you may know, there was an incident that night that I cannot speak on here. But if you know, you know. Hence, porta potty. And then also the next day, something absolutely crazy happened. Actually, one of the most crazy things that happened in my life to this day, but I also cannot speak on it. Hint, menstrual cup. If you know, you know. Oh my god, I just can't about it here, sorry guys. If anyone's curious, like, TM me and we'll chat, okay? I just know sometimes my parents watch this and I can't do it. I've been playing darts, I've been bowling, I've been playing chess, I've been playing so many card games, and I've been playing Bananagrams, which hasn't been as fruitful of an experience for me, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? I got my Septum pierced. I really love it. It makes me feel like myself. I think it is so cute. Right now it's titanium, and it only takes 6 to 8 weeks to heal, so then I can go get it switched out with, like, a thinner silver one, but I really, really love it. One of the most painless piercings I've had. I have not had any problems with it yet, knock on wood. I recommend. Yeah. And then after I did that, I had a weekend in Chicago with my cousin, Julie, and it was awesome. We had so much fun. We saw the band, we went to Navy Pier, we were just, like, right in the thick of downtown. We had the most yummy pizza, the most yummy Greek food, and probably a million cocktails. That's only awesome places, so that was delightful. And then we went to the Art Institute the next day, and that was awesome. I had never been there, and I really, really enjoyed it. And it was freaking awesome because my cousin Julie is a veteran, and so we both got in for free. Let's go. Go. And then, ooh, I had another really fun day. This is a little out of order now. I went to the Globe with Len and Tyler, and it was, of course, delicious and so fun. And I also got coffee the other day with Tyler, and that was also delightful. Tyler, I know you're a loyal watcher, so hey, hey. Yeah. And then I did put motifs on my little you everyone knows that I write my things down here. I wrote motifs like a section for it, and then that's my persona. And then I didn't actually write anything under it. So let me just like free ball a little bit here. I think maybe along the lines of the Emma Stabulous Summer Challenge. I've been doing things even when tired or, like, not wanting to, and I'm finding that for me personally, like, it's worth doing it, and once I'm there, I usually have a very good time and don't feel as tired, and I think sometimes laying around for me honestly makes me more tired, and it's just, like, I've had such a fun, fulfilling, joyous month. And a lot of that would not have happened if I did not do half the stuff that I wouldn't have done if I had not had this little challenge going for myself. So, everyone, 1 month left of summer before school starts. Everyone, let's get this bread or whatever. But no, I just had a great time this month. So, any other motifs? I think anything else that I say right now will sound like total bullshit. Um, okay, wait, I don't have to know. Okay, I have nothing. Um, I don't know if I should talk about this. I'll talk about it. I don't like to talk about it because it's something that I find indescribable. I try and journal about it sometimes, and I try and describe it to people sometimes, but like I can't find the words for it. I can't even find the words for it that fit for myself, and I know exactly what it is. Or maybe I don't, and that's the problem. Anyways, some of you have maybe heard this spiel, but sometimes I get these like waves of euphoria. I'm not gonna give you all the details on this because I'm still working through what the details mean to me and I don't want to lay it all out on the table. But they're only usually in the morning, but not always. And it's always when I'm just like doing something and I have music in my ears and I'm alone. I have to be alone. And I just feel ah this beautiful burst of joy. And there's like no reason that it should be happening. Like I'm usually doing something like pretty mundane. And It happened to me yesterday, and it just made me so happy and once again feel grateful to be alive. And this sounds like so vague, but just know it's a thing that happens for me quite a bit and that it's extra special because it happens to me when I'm alone. And I don't know. I've just been trying to sit with that feeling when it occurs because it's usually quite fleeting. But I think part of my Most Fabulous Summer Challenge is a lot of the days when I don't have something going on, I'll go and like sit at James Madison Park by myself and I'll read and I'll journal. And I think that's really special. And I think to have an amazing, fabulous summer, sometimes that's all you have to do is just like try and find time to truly sit with yourself. That's not where I thought this was going, but I think that's a solid enough motif. Everyone, I'm gonna go now. Next time I see you will actually be I have a room tour coming out, so that'll be the next video that you see where I am actually in fact in this room. The next sitting on the floor video that you see, I'll be in a brand new space. So everyone get hyped. Everyone get literally hyped. Like, subscribe, comment, push that notification bell. And if you don't have an actual YouTube channel, which means that you actually can't comment, from my understanding, then message me because some of you guys message me whenever I post and are like, "Oh my God, I watched your YouTube video," and it makes me so happy. So, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go probably do more awesome things. So